events happening this weekend. That is just the tip of the iceberg. And
right.
thankfully, forecast not too bad as long as you don't mind chillier weather.
Exactly, and especially, Courtney, I was saying next week I cannot wait to get home to Charleston because these temperatures, they're getting a little bit too low for me.
Hey, Wanya, I hate to break it to you, but it's only going to be colder probably in Charleston.
You know, you're right.
You're
You can
along the
dream.
coast, though, so I guess the closer to the water you are, you're a little warmer, but...
It's a bit of wishful thinking.
Yeah, we'll wishful think for you.
I'll let you know next week.
Yeah, let me know how that goes. All right, everybody. Yes, if you are heading out to anything this weekend, you'll definitely want the jacket. All that video from the Skydog Festival, everyone was in t-shirts. You probably will need at least a little extra layer if you're heading to that on Sunday. We'll talk about your weekend forecast coming up. What you're looking at is a little bit of a sad photo of the partial lunar eclipse. I took this on my phone. Clearly the quality not fantastic, but the moon this morning was 97% eclipsed, and it lasted for about 6 hours. It's done now, so unfortunately if you didn't see it, you missed your chance, but it was really cool. So anyone who was able to see it, and if you took any photos that were hopefully better than that one, send them my way. All right, everyone, let's talk about what's going on with the weather. A little bit of a different story as we round out the week. We had some very warm days. That has changed. You can see also a little bit breezy here. You can see the flags blowing in the wind now that our front is out. North wind at 10 miles per hour, so there's that cool air starting to spill in from the north. 46 right now in the city of Perry, so you're definitely going to need the jacket because notice with that wind it feels more like 41 degrees. Area wide, a little bit of a temperature spread, and that's just thanks to the fact that our cold front moved through late last night, so the cold air hasn't quite spilled into all of us. Now, don't get me wrong, it's still chilly out there, but further north and west you go, you're chillier. 40 in Monticello, 41 in Thomaston, and 44 in Butler. You're at 49 in Eastman, 50 in Dublin. You're still at 54 in Vidalia, and 48 if you're waking up with us in Warner Robins. Front is now off the coast. High pressure is filtering in. That's going to give us lots of sunshine today. Also, this is going to position itself in the perfect place to create a wedge. You know what that means. It's going to be chilly, everyone. Not only is that cold air going to spill in, but we're going to get that colder air from off the Appalachians to spill into our forecast. Here's a look at the numbers when it comes to the wind, anywhere between 3 to upwards of 8 miles per hour. We will look ahead to a wind 5 to 10 with gusts maybe as high as 15, so it will feel a little cooler through the day. Temperatures only climbing into the mid-60s. Notice we'll stay in the 50s through around 11 o'clock. The weekend stays chilly. Low 60s Saturday. We're waking up in the 30s. Upper 60s Sunday with a few extra clouds. That's all ahead of a cold front that could bring us a rain chance as we head into Monday morning and through Monday afternoon. But notice how cold the air is behind that. There could be snow in parts of the Appalachians as we head into the start of next week. For us, behind that front, we're waking up in the upper 20s and low 30s with highs only in the 50s for Tuesday and Wednesday. Thanksgiving Day looks great with a morning in the upper 30s and highs in the low 60s.